Hello everyone. So this is my week one class discussion post. My name is Kimberly Thomas, and most people just call me Kim. I currently live in Toledo, Oregon. We're a small town that's inland from Newport on the Oregon coast. We're about, I don't know, maybe 7 miles or so from the ocean. I would like to use my degree to further my work with youth and helping them to be healthy and stronger mentally. I found that where we live, it is a little bit harder to find mental health help, and specifically with youth. And so I would like to see that changed. Our youth need help and they need to be supported more. One thing I like to do for fun is anything with my kids. It could be taking a drive and listening to music that they want to listen to, playing volleyball with them in our front yard, but strictly just 100% for myself. I like to read. Reading is what I like. Okay, so let me see here. New information about the introduction to psychology. There was a lot. I actually enjoyed all of the reading this week. The particular interest, though, that I liked was learning about the behaviorists, and that is of interest to me because in the school district that I work in, we're doing a lot of focus on behavior with the students. And so I found it really interesting reading about the behaviorists and Skinner, the box with the sound and, in the treat, I was thinking about that, in correlation to the kids and how we're doing this and, how it kind of ties together with what we're doing. And let me see here. So, chapter 3. Oh, I found a lot interesting in chapter 3. I liked learning about the physiological and the psychological traits. And I liked learning about the genotype and the phenotype. So this was new for me. I hadn't really heard a lot of these terms, let alone knew exactly what they were. So I was excited to learn about those. I also liked the section where we went over the genetic environmental correlation. And I was thinking about that with myself and with my kids and with my extended family. So, and how things, how it may have played a part in that. I was raised in my culture. I was always raised to be involved with it, not just sit on the sidelines and just be there. And I'm raising my children to be the same way. And now I'm wondering, though, if how much of that genetic environment correlation that I had growing up is now impacting the way that, I am with my kids and how they are with our culture and in living that in our community. And then now that I think about it, my one brother has completely taken a different course with himself and with his kids. And that's interesting to me as well. I also, just as a side note, I enjoyed the dig deeper parts of the chapter. I know they just come up, here or there. It's not on every page or every section. But I did like those portions as well. So I'm really looking forward to reading more and to learning more and tying this all together. I feel like chapter 3 was really large. I liked the neurotransmitter and the drug part. And I think about that in a lot of the youth that I'm working with. And I can just see, the ones that have anxiety, the ones that, seem to be, kind of tired most of the time. And the ones that have like some memory and some learning things going on. And anyways, I found that part interesting too. And then there's another section, or another area of kids, I guess, that I work with. And I liked learning about the parts of the nervous system, because I think about, some of the psychological things that they have going on in their own body, and how the nerves and the brain and the spinal cord, how they're all tied together, and how they have an impact on, them as a person, and furthermore, how they're learning or how they're not learning when they're in school. So, okay, thank you.